In this video, I'm going to show you how I am optimizing lead generation campaigns on Meta in 2026. Let's dive in. All right, so as you can see here, running a handful of campaigns, I'm just going to pick the one that we've been spending a lot of money on, and that's our local SEO leads campaign. Have it as open set targeting. We're not going to go over campaign setup in this. I just want to show you how I'm optimizing it. So I have a total of 57 ads that we're running here all together. You get capped at 50 per ad set, 50 ads. So I've been deleting them as we go along here, some of the underperformers. But some of the key things that I'm looking at here when I optimize is if I were to check out report, create a new report, you're going to get all the data in here for each of the ads. And you can see this one here, ad 44 is performing very well. But keep in mind, even though ad 8 here, which has got 2 leads that it costs $265 per lead, it may be a high lead cost, but I still wouldn't turn it off, because what the algorithm is doing is choosing to place their ads in front of users in sequentially, meaning that, you know, a user might see this ad first and then followed up by this ad, which is producing this lead cost, okay? Just because you see the lead cost high doesn't necessarily mean I would shut it off in all cases. Some of the things that I am looking for here is you want to look at the CTR, click-through rate. This tells you that the creative is showing good signs of engagement if that click-through rate is high. Now, if the click-through rate is super low and your cost per click is maybe super high, like this ad 38 is a great example of that. It hasn't produced really any result at all. So I would kill ad 38 without even looking at it. Just based on the stats of saying, hey, look, the CPC is super high, CTR super low, it's just not really hitting at all. I would kill ad 38. Going back here, let's take a look, ad 38. Yep, this one's not working, so I'm just going to shut that off. Now, something else I like to look at is if an ad is getting a ton of impressions, a ton of reach, but not getting any action, I would also shut that off as well. An example of that is some of these ones I've already shut off. So 620 reach, 460 reach, nothing really happening there. I just killed those ads. Okay. I'm noticing just myself, a lot of AI generated content does not perform so well in comparison to some of that content that we would be creating, or video content. Just as a side note, this is a specific piece of content I created from Hedra, which is an AI platform. It did get 1 lead, cost per lead is $6, which is good, but you can see the algorithm's not serving it to a whole ton of people, even though the lead cost is low. But with our campaign strategy, it's an abundance of creatives that we want to throw in there. And when it comes to optimization, it's just taking a look at that report, seeing what's underperforming, shutting it off, and then requesting a new batch of creative similar to what's working well. So if I were to go back to the report, we can see that ad 44 is performing really well, 33 leads. The algorithm likes it. It's putting it out to a lot of people. So naturally what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to my team and be like, hey guys, this creative is doing really, really well. Let's have this specific creative communicated to the client. In this case, the client is me, so we can create more creative like this. In this case here, in downtown Guelph, talking to a community of people that are familiar with Guelph, makes sense why it would be performing so well. But this is an ad that's working. So I would go ahead and create similar creative to this, but also you want to create variation, right? You can't just like, here's one as good inspiration to creating more good ads, but you still want to include images. You want to include carousels. So in that batch of say 10 new creatives, fresh creatives a month, it has to be a combination and mix of videos, images, also including different sized images for real 4x5 stories, 9x16s, along with perhaps landscape as well, or square. Mixing up that, you'll also see as a Facebook ad manager what is working in terms of size as well, and just requesting more of those creatives from the team to help just continue to get that campaign going. Again, try to get as many creatives as possible so the algorithm can do its thing.